Hi, Timea here with the January product update for SlideHub. This month we introduced several exciting new features, including the key presentation shortcut and the smart image compression. We also enhanced core functionalities like the search experience, added update buttons for Word and Excel, introduced a new usage type filter in the Action Trends view, and more. So let's dive right in. First, we made it easier than ever to find the slides and presentations you need with our improved Google-like search in the Search All view. You can now refine searches using not and or operators alongside and for a more precise result. Plus, now sorting options let you organize results by most used, random, creation date and update date. With this update, we made searching for assets in the task pane and all library view on the platform even more intuitive. Now you can find slides and presentations faster using progressive filtering, search within specific libraries, and refine your results with keywords. Let's take a look at how it works on the platform. When you click Search All, you'll notice a cleaner, more Google-like interface. Plus, you can now use OR and NOT operators in addition to AND to refine your search results with even greater precision. For example, if I'm looking for slides featuring either our CMO or head of sales, I can search Rune or Lasse. This brings up slides containing either or both of them. But if I only want slides with Rune and not Lasse, I can use the NOT operator. Now my search results have narrowed down. Keep in mind that the logic applies left to right, either adding or removing results as each additional term is applied. Next, users can now adjust how assets are sorted in the results overview. Just click the funnel icon to access sorting options. You can now sort by most used, random, create date, and update date. By default, company assets are sorted with the most used slides appearing first, or if a slide and presentations are marked as priority, they will show up on the top. For inspiration slides, the default sorting is random, but you can easily adjust it to fit your needs. Hope these updates will help you find the right slides even more efficiently. Next, we introduced the key presentation shortcut, a dedicated shortcut that allows your team to quickly and efficiently access their most used presentations. Let's take a look at how it works. Managers can now set up a dedicated shortcut for their team's most important and frequently used presentations with the key presentation shortcut. This helps your team access critical files quickly with just one click and even create customized presentations directly within the task pane, boosting workflow and efficiency. If there are no presentations added yet to the key presentation shortcut list, managers can go to the SlideHub library, navigate to key presentations, and follow the simple instructions to set it up. Until the first key presentation is added, the key presentations button will be hidden from end users. To set it up, click Find and Add to start adding your team's most used presentations. Alternatively, you can directly go to Manage View, find the presentation you want to add, and click the cog icon to add it. Here, just toggle on Add to Key Presentation shortcut and update the changes. You'll know a presentation is part of the key presentation shortcut list when you see the rocket icon. Now let's see how it looks like for end users. Once the first presentation is added, end users will see the key presentations button both on the platform and within the task pane in PowerPoint. To open one of these presentations in the task pane, just click the key presentation shortcut. Go through any placeholder or variable slides, and that's it. This new feature is a quick and easy way for your team to access their most used presentations. We also launched the smart image compression as part of the validation process. Now, when uploading or updating a slide or presentation to the SlideHub library, the system will automatically detect and compress unnecessarily large images. This ensures an optimal file size without visible quality loss, making it for a smoother working experience. For this example, I have a presentation that's about 33.5 megabytes, but I know that for the most optimal experience, the file size should be under 20 megabytes. This presentation is from one of our webinars, and it has quite a few images. Although these images don't take up much space in terms of size, they aren't compressed, which is what's making the file so large. But with the new update, when you add or update slides in the library, the system will automatically detect if a presentation has heavy images and notify you during the validation process. You'll then have the option to optimize it. So now I'm going to click Optimize and finish the upload process. After syncing is done, let's download the presentation and check the file size reduction. Please note the system will compress the images without any visible quality loss for the viewer. I can see that the webinar presentation went from 33.5 megabytes down to around 18.4 megabytes, which means that the system was able to reduce the file size to a more optimal size for smoother performance. So how does the tool determine how much to compress an image? It depends on several factors, for example, the original image size and how much space the image takes up on the slide. The larger the image, the less it will be compressed to avoid any noticeable decreases in quality. Smaller images are easier to compress without affecting visual quality. And that's it. We hope these updates make your workflow even more seamless. Before we wrap up, I would like to highlight some other noteworthy updates from this month. Let's take a look. With this update, when managers download presentation builders in the manager version, variable slide groups will be replaced by placeholder slides. You can easily identify which variable slide groups is linked to each placeholder slide by checking the slide group name displayed at the top of the slide. To move or delete the variable slide group, simply make the changes to the placeholder slide. Once you're done, update the entire presentation to save your changes. Next, the task bin update button is now available for Word and Excel as well. With this update, you can now quickly update your documents and spreadsheets by simply clicking the red update button, just like in PowerPoint. Continuing with the statistic improvements, you can now filter asset usage in the Trend Activity view. Easily filter by company slides, icons, images, and off-the-shelf assets like inspiration slides, standard icons, and unsplash images. You'll get a clear overview of each user's specific activity usage over the last 6 months. Users are sorted in a descending order, with those who have the highest usage in the current month appearing at the top. And finally, you can now easily notify relevant users with an automated email when changing the responsible person for a suggestion. Additionally, you have the option to notify suggestors if a slide or presentation they submitted have been approved, rejected, or replaced. When selecting any of these actions, a confirmation window will pop up, and there you can choose whether to notify the suggester or not.